Yet again, I was crying to myself after watching a romance anime. I am the #1 hater of hookup culture, and I absolutely love romance and everything that comes with it. I love how nervous you get when you have a crush. I love the anxiety that you feel around that person. I love how hard your heart can beat when you just, touch their hand accidentally. I love the evergreen grass of this youthful romance, as some people would call it. However, through my own experience, I've seen ways in which you can always have this embarrassment, always have this nervousness, this feeling like your heart is about to burst, even after you have done everything there is to do, even after you've been dating for a long time. No matter the situation, no matter the case, you can still feel this rejuvenating feelings in your heart. And as I talk about this today, I'm going to talk about the anime Haru Ride. Disclaimer: if you apply the principles of this video, you will have your feet kicking up in the air. If you take action, you will once again feel this love that you once felt. So to start with, what makes love so special? Well, love is quite literally a drug. It alters the way that you feel with such power that it's almost as if you truly were taking a drug. One moment you could be feeling normal, the next moment you could be feeling like you're about to get a heart attack. But love is not just a simple drug. Love is a force that pushes us forward, that motivates us and encourages us to keep going. Real intimacy, sharing something with somebody else is very special. Having this kind of bond is something that as humans we really cherish. So now, what if we take a look at the things that are going on? We are normalizing the hookup culture. We are normalizing just sleeping around. Tonight, I could just go on a dating app or even in the street, pick up some girl, go home and have sex if I wanted. Do you believe that this is a normal world? How are we meant to feel this intimacy when it's no longer intimate, when it's something that's no longer special, when it's not something that you, oh my god, look, I touched hands with this person. Yes, but 3 times this week I had sex with 3 different strangers. This is not how it works. The special aspects of love fade away when we give ourselves up to this habitual routine that's becoming more and more global of, dating's now casual. It's no longer something special. So how can we take back this passion from the past, this innocence that we had? Well, we gotta look at what happened in order for us to change. Firstly, of course, there's an exposure. There's exposure everywhere. Pornography, right? Like Instagram, TikTok. Wherever you go, you will easily encounter pornography or soft porn as they call it in one way or another. Apart from exposure, there comes a problem of lack of patience. We know that we can get to the end of things fairly easily with fair amounts of people, right? We can just sleep with somebody, that's it, we don't have to go through dates and all this stuff, and we don't have to play all sorts of stalling games where we have to spend time talking. No, we can just do it right away. There's no stigma around having sex. It's not too bad to not stigmatize it, but at the same time, it takes away some of the special factor that it has. Now thirdly comes perhaps one of the worst and most delicate problems. We don't have the ability to really be as honest as we want to be. And now being honest doesn't mean revealing how you feel right away. No, that actually takes away a lot of the fun. If you feel like you have a crush, don't be too hasty in revealing it. Rather discover more about this person, get involved. Make sure that you get involved enough so that this person may feel something special about you in return. But what is wrong with this is when we start to play games, manipulation. They haven't texted me in 3 hours. In that case, I'm going to wait 6 hours until I reply. And then you end up messaging once a week. Like, what is this? This is not what we really want to be doing. It takes away the love that we really feel inside, and it ultimately makes us both losers. And this is done with the intention of saving ourselves, of making ourselves not be the loser, right? But in love, in partnership, in love communion, is there a winner and a loser? Or are we both winners? I don't want to win over my partner shouldn't want to win over me. But again, this comes from the new habits and the new costumes that we have as a society. Now, let's talk about the solution. Do you want to feel the type of love where you look at them and then they look back at you? Just so you can look away because you feel shy all of a sudden. What will I do with these feelings of mine? You may think to yourself, but at the same time you feel so happy, so full of life. You feel so nervous and tense all of the time. But you would prefer it this way than feeling nothing at all. There are all sorts of people in love. There is shy, there is confident, there is anxious, there is this, there is that. But there is one thing for certain. No matter how confident, no matter how psychopath you are, we will all feel shy in love. And this is a big magic in it. Isn't it what makes us human in the first place? To have our heart beat so fast because of some feelings that we feel towards another person. Be honest, I'll be honest first. I'm jealous of the people that have that. I have been in relationships where I didn't feel a lot, and I'll be honest, it was miserable. Why was I in it in the first place? I thought to myself many times. And then I had relationships where we had been dating for months and months, and all of a sudden we'd be walking together, I'd touch hands accidentally, and then, I'd grab her hand, and then I'd be shy to myself even though I just did that. I could feel my heart beating out of my chest, how flustered I felt. Yes, I am confident, but man, this thing called love makes me If you want to improve your experience at love, one of the most important things is to change your intentions. If you change your intentions to good instead of bad, you will change your experience of it. I spoke about this earlier, but for example, don't try to have a winning edge over your partner or your crush, but rather try to both win. Try to enjoy what you both have. Even if you're unsure whether this person likes you right now or not, so long so you have feelings, enjoy them. Don't torture yourself with ideas of, I need to play it cool, I need to look the other way, I can't reveal how I feel. You don't have to say everything that's in your chest, right? Having a bit of mystique is fine, but with the right intentions, which should always be to amplify love and to not hide how you really feel. Another key part, and this is important for different reasons for men and for ladies, be patient. Don't rush things and don't try to go through every gate of intimacy right away. Take your time, take it slow. Look into each other's eyes and let yourself savor the magic. And I'll quickly break down in a nutshell why it's different for men and for women. Men should wait because there's the danger of not feeling like you love this person anymore if you just go for it right away. You should first enjoy to love the character and to love being with this person. And after that, yeah, sure, do more and more things physically, but little by little. How many of us guys have lost feelings for a person that we had been chasing for long, just because all of a sudden, boom, we had sex and it was really quick. We went from nothing to everything. Now we feel bad. This is not only scummy and terrible for the other person, but it's also bad for yourself, because you could have had something if you were more patient with things. And as for women, it will be different in the aspect of, well, the contrasting thought. If you want the man to not kind of lose part of his feelings and all this thing and part of the magic, you should take it slow, little by little. And simultaneously, you're going to feel a great amount of emotions as you slowly go through things. All this anxiety and all this tension that you feel in your chest will keep on getting stronger and stronger as you get to the end goal, which is, to make love. But throughout the entire journey until making love, you would have been making love in different ways. And lastly, this one kind of ties with the whole intentions one, which was the first point. Walk through your storm of emotions and embrace it. This means do not try to change your feelings. Do not say, oh my god, I'm falling in love too much, oh I need to calm down, whatever. No. Take a deep breath and accept this great thing that you're feeling right now. If you allow yourself to feel, then you will feel things that you wouldn't have felt otherwise. If you allow yourself to feel, you allow yourself to experience. How many situations have we been in that if you looked at it without music, without sound, without any sort of context, would have not been as high in intensity as they were in reality? If you want an example, for example, this could be like watching a certain epic scene from a movie and then turning the audio off. You're essentially turning off a part of the feeling that would be conveyed. Likewise, in your own private life, if you stop yourself from feeling certain things because it'll be dangerous, or I'll be losing my edge and they'll be less in love than I am in love with them, whatever fucking stupid bullshit we always think, that you won't enjoy the experience as much. And lastly, just to bring it all together, stay away from the things that bring the problems, the exposure, the lack of honesty on these things. Just be the love that you want to feel. Be more innocent, be more patient. Take it slow and calm and allow yourself to blush every now and then for something silly. Kick your feet up in the air and think to yourself, I love this person. Anyway, man, I hate hookup culture so much. And I love romance. Anyway, try to be 1% better every day. Take some actions on the points that I said. Have a beautiful day and much love.